Hola y bienvenidos al Mobile World Congress 2017. Soy David Muñoz y estamos en una de las novedades de este año en GSMA Mobile World Congress, concretamente en la ciudad de la innovación. Gonzalo, ¿qué entiendes tú por una ciudad de innovación?
Bueno, una ciudad de innovación yo entiendo una ciudad más conectada, ¿no? Con miles de dispositivos o millones conectados entre sí, ¿no?
Esto es lo que podemos ver aquí, es una de las pequeñas novedades que este año incorpora GSMA, pero creo que es mejor que lo desglosemos con alguien que sepa sobre este asunto, y que mejor que hacerlo con Peter Montgomery, director de Partnership en GSMA. How are you, Peter? Welcome to Ontech Play.
Thank you. Yes, I'm very well.
Very well, it is nice. So, thank you for joining us today. Mobile World Congress is the most important event here and the worldwide in tech in general. So, what is Mobile World Congress exactly for foreign people who doesn't know about it?
Okay, so Mobile World Congress, it's probably the largest mobile tech show in the world. We get about 101,000 people coming to the event over 3.5 days, here to explore all of the latest innovations in mobile technology, whether that's 5G or Internet of Things or virtual reality, and all of the great topics that are coming out of mobile today.
Yep. Well, the future is here, and there's no doubt about it. And we are now at the Innovation City, where we can see connections, networks, smart living, gadgets, and many other things. But what is exactly this magnificent city, and what can it offer to us?
Okay, so what we have around us here is the GSMA's Innovation City. We are trying to create an environment where the reality of some of these new products and services and topics are brought to life. So if we're talking about Internet of Things, it's how does this impact with everyone in the consumers and the businesses, and within Innovation City we're trying to show examples of that. So it might be over here we have a lorry which is connected to the mobile network, and whether it's the driver who is wearing biometrics clothing, the freight company can tell whether he's tired or if he's fresh and he can drive well. The lorry itself is connected to the network, so they have telematics information, servicing, how are the tires, the fuel, the battery, and also then the container. Is the container full of goods, or is it half empty? And what do the various parts of the logistics chain need to do to make sure that it's efficient in its journey between A and B? So that's just one example, but we have many connected home and smart living and other safety items. So it's kind of showing the reality of everything that's coming out of 5G, mobile IoT, and various other areas in mobile.
Which is your favorite here, and this future, what is your feature favorite here in the Innovation City?
For me personally, it's Korea Telecom, a company just beside us. They're working on a connected jacket for mountaineers. I love climbing mountains, and this has a module in it using low power wide area technology, which means that if I fall or I get lost or I have an accident, it uses the mobile network for people, the rescuers, to find my location, or if I get perhaps caught in an avalanche. And the really interesting thing is that the module, I do not need a mobile phone with me. The module is in the jacket, and the battery lasts for about 10 years. So I don't need to charge it, it just always works.
The next element is the theme on the artwork here in the Mobile World Congress. But so, what's the futures of this year here in this event?
So I've kind of already mentioned some of them, but 5G is a really hot topic. The GSMA is predicting that by 2025 there will be 1.1 billion 5G connections. So 5G is a real hot topic, and some of the organisations around us are showing already services that they will see roll out on 5G. Korea Telecom, for example, Korea, the Winter Olympics are being held in 2018. And they have promised they will have a 5G network live to allow viewers like you and I to see exactly what is happening from the athlete's perspective. So the athletes have a camera on their helmet, and you can sit in your home and you can go down the ski jump with them, or the luge, or the bobsleigh, or whatever winter sport it is. So 5G is one. Internet of Things, again, I talked about the jacket and the lorry. So those are probably the two most important ones at this year's show.
GSMA is the organizer of this event, and we can see you implicated in nearly everything here. But what is exactly the GSMA?
So the GSMA represents the interests of mobile operators and the mobile industry, and we work with we have 800 mobile operator members and over 200 other members, associate members, the likes of Huawei and Ericsson and Qualcomm. So it brings together the industry and then looks at some of these key topics like 5G, like IoT, and how does the industry need to work together to promote these and make them a commercial and logistical success. But GSMA also, we convene the industry to drive forward new business models, to get good discussion and debate about these topics, and that's exactly what Mobile World Congress does. Is it brings together like-minded people to drive that kind of discussion.
5G, Netflix and Pokemon Go are the top content of this year. Basically, what's your opinion about 5G for example, and also what do you like more, Netflix or Pokemon Go?
I think I'm too old for Pokemon Go, but 5G, I think 5G, when we see what 5G can bring us, whether that is working for autonomous vehicles, because the key thing about 5G is obviously it's the bandwidth, the amount of data, but also the latency. How quickly can you communicate with that device? Crucial for autonomous vehicles, we've heard a lot about, or for driver-assisted vehicles, or perhaps for other use cases where you need to have an instantaneous interaction with a device. You know, that might be remote work with perhaps drones, for example, in a remote environment where they're perhaps working in a difficult or dangerous environment, and you need instantaneous feedback between the user and whatever the device is. So I think 5G is incredibly important as we move forward.
And what is your best advice to enjoy the Congress the most?
My best advice to enjoy Congress most is definitely wear good shoes.
Yeah, it's true.
In this Congress we see a lot of people talking, discussing, meeting and creating. By the way, network is one of the several important things here at the Congress. What's your best advice to make networking easier?
I think doing your research before you come here is very important, because you could come to Mobile World Congress and meet 1 million people or 101,000 people, but ensuring that you probably reach out to your target companies before you make it here will make the networking so much easier and allow you to engage in better conversations with the people that you want to meet on site.
And yes, the last one. Which is your favorite area of the Mobile World Congress in general?
Oh, over entire Mobile World Congress,
the entire,
I have to say it is the Innovation City.
Of course.
Innovation City. Quite often people talk about Innovation City as an area to see a snapshot of all of Mobile World Congress, because we cover a lot of the very interesting and important topics, like we talked about 5G and Internet of Things and things. So it's a way to see lots of parts of Mobile World Congress, but in one location.
Okay.
Bueno, ya lo habéis oído, ciudades conectadas, discusiones para crear negocio, presentaciones de nuevos productos y mucho más. El Mobile World Congress está comenzando, esto solo es el principio del todo.